Taurus, welcome to my channel. It's nice to have you guys here once again. We're taking a look at what's happening for you during the month of August. We're specifically looking at love with a past person, for those of you interested in a past person. And then we're looking at a current energy, for those of you who are with someone currently and interested in what's happening in that dynamic. We're also taking a look at your relationship with money, anything that you need to be aware of, anything that you can be expecting during this month, any guidance from Spirit. And then I'm going to draw a question. I'm going to channel a specific question for the Taurus collective that I'm drawn to by Spirit to answer this question if it is one that you've been asking or that you sort of need to have answered at this time in relation to anyone or any situation. Okay, so to my collective and my subscribers, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. I just want to take a moment to thank you for all of your love and support on my channel. Thank you for everything, your likes, your comments. Those of you who have contacted me for readings and to sign up for my coaching, twin flame coaching or personal spiritual growth coaching. Thank you for making it possible for me to do what it is that I do. And thank you for helping my channel to grow, making it possible for other people who need to receive these messages or would just benefit from hearing them or watching these videos to have access to them. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. If you're new, I'm High Priestess Elif. I'm a medium, so I channel my messages and I use the tarot to help me to clarify and confirm the messages that I do receive. So I don't sugarcoat, I give it to you as I receive it. It is a general message. It is for a collective, so everything may not fit. It's not meant to, because it's for a group, a collective of Taurus. Okay, so I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system. Ask your guides and keepers to guide you through the reading. Take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, and welcome your guides and keepers into your space. Ask them to guide you through the message, to help you to know and to recognize which parts of the reading are for you and which is not. Take what resonates. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, let it go. It's for someone else. And if it triggers, whether you like it or not, that is where your work begins. Okay. These messages are to serve and not to hinder. You already have the answers to all of your questions within you, and therefore it's important for you to learn to trust your own guidance system. I am simply a medium bringing you messages to shine light on what you already know to be the right thing for you, the next inspired step. Sometimes we just need a little bit of clarity. Okay, validation and confirmation. All of my readings, I start with a channel for remote healing in the area of love and relationship for my subscribers, so you're welcome to tune into that. You've entered a sacred space, and the archangels in the north, south, east and west have their sacred flames burning. We give thanks to the spirits of air, earth, water and fire for helping me to channel my Taurus collective, helping me to see, to hear and to know what it is that I need to share with the collective from a place of clarity, love and truth. Okay, let's begin. So, as I said, Taurus, we're going to start off by looking at what is happening for you in relation to a past person. For those of you interested in a past person, you might have had a change of heart concerning a past person, and you're wanting to know if this change of heart is, if you should go with it, if you should trust this change of heart, or if you might be being led astray or misguided. Some of you have had a change of heart and you're considering moving closer towards this past person, or to completely release this past person, because wherever you find yourself of late, you've not felt emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so let's take a look at what Spirit is saying about this past person for my collective interested in a past person. What is this person's energy towards my collective? If your question is, does this person love me? There is love here. However, you are dealing with someone that needs to have things on their terms. Very, very emotional about everything. Very, very impulsive. But this past person of yours does not want to be in a position where they need to change for anyone anymore. This person wants to do things on their own term, wants to offer love and wants to receive love unconditionally. If your question is, does this person love you? Yes, there's love. But you are not going to come before self when it comes to this person. They are going to love self, themselves first and foremost. You are secondary to that. Now, whether you think this is a positive or negative thing depends on you. It is very important, however, based on my insight, my experience, what I've witnessed, and what I've seen in the work that I do, for someone to make themselves a priority, to honor themselves first and foremost, regardless of what that means or how that looks, because someone who does not honor and love themselves cannot truly honor and love you. If they have to sacrifice self to show you love, it's not real love. There is a connection here, a past life connection. And I feel as though both you and this past person have really been working hard and making investments in a particular area, and you're not feeling satisfied. And you and this past person are mirroring one another, where you are both wondering if the reason why you're not feeling satisfied and fulfilled, even though you have been focusing and your person's been focusing on their money matters, on their personal growth, on career, on business, whatever it may be. Why is it that they are still not feeling satisfied, and they believe that it might be because you're not a part of their world? And I think that for some of you, you might be thinking the very same thing with regards to your past person. I do feel like there is an opportunity here for reconciliation. I feel as though both you and this person, whatever might have happened in the past, as I say, there's a change of heart that's coming to play. And you guys are not feeling emotionally fulfilled with the way that things have been and the choices that you've made regarding one another in the past. And so I feel as though there is a mirroring of desire, belief that it would be worth giving this connection another shot. So, does your person feel the way you do? Yes. Okay. Do you both want to be with one another? I do see that. Okay. Is this the answer to personal fulfillment? Not necessarily for everyone. If you want to know more about that, you're going to have to contact me for a personal reading so that you can take a look into your own personal situation. Is it the right thing for you? Also depends from person to person. Okay. But yes, your person loves you. There's deep emotion. This person wants to be loved unconditionally, wants to be accepted as they are. Are you willing to do that, or do you require major change? Those are things you need to answer for yourself. Is this a deep past life connection? Yes, I do see that. Does this mean that we should be together? Not necessarily, not for each and every one of you. So if you are interested in a personal, you can contact me. My email is in the description box below. Let's move on and take a look at what is happening for my Taurus collective with their current person. Taurus collective with current person. At the moment, for some of you, you are on rocky ground. I do see that there is a small percentage of you Taurus that are very on rocky grounds, and it looks to me like there's a possibility of separation and ending of this relationship. With every death there is rebirth. With every end there's renewal. There's a new beginning. Okay, let's take a look. Current person for my Taurus collective. Okay, let's take that. Okay, so with this current person, for many of you, this current relationship might consist mainly of communication via text or email or social media. There might be some distance between you. Perhaps you live far apart and you can't see one another as often as you like, but I feel like there's a vast majority of you that your relationship consists mainly online because you're at a distance. And when a relationship's main tie is communication, then communication can be quite passionate and quite intense, because everything you say holds weight on the relationship, because that's basically the basis of that is the basis of the relationship. What else? Someone is wanting to take this relationship to the next level of commitment. And I think that's your person, Taurus. It looks like your person's wanting to make some sort of romantic offer. Let you know that they are devoted to you, wanting to take this relationship to the next level of commitment. What would that mean for my Taurus? Okay. Yeah, there's definitely distance here. Okay. That would mean having vulnerable conversations, expressing the heart, expressing self, even if it's scary, maybe making suggestions that your person is afraid you will reject, really putting themselves out onto a limb in order to close this gap between you, because your worlds apart at this moment, and your person wants to take this connection to the next level of commitment so that this gap between you is closed. So perhaps wanting to move in together, move to the city where you are or the country that you live in, or asking you to move to them, whatever the case may be. Wanting to take action towards you, there's a lot of passion here, so there's a lot of action. So it's not just thought, it's not just an expression of feeling. This person wants to take action where you are concerned. So don't be surprised if your person has a conversation with you about taking action to move your relationship into the next inspired direction. Whatever this gap is between you, your person wants to close it. So that looks really nice. That looks nice for this month. That's something nice to look forward to, especially if it's something that you've been wanting for a while. Wondering, where's the relationship going, or what's the next logical step, especially if you're at a distance. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening for Taurus in the area of money. What is it that my Taurus collective needs to know with regards to money? What is it that they can expect during the month of August? There's some choice that needs to be made. You're in your head about this choice. And you're not sure. Looks to me like for some of you there is an opportunity that you have before you, but you're not sure if it's the right one. because this opportunity requires that you close another chapter. What does Spirit say? Should they go with this opportunity that my Taurus is considering or not? Yes. Yes, you want to make an investment. You want to make an investment in this new opportunity and possibility that is before you. Even though it requires walking away from something that might have been a part of your life for a really long time, or closing a chapter that was a part of your journey for a really long time, it's time for that chapter to close. It's time for you to walk away. Your fears about this opportunity is only because you have made a list of possible negatives and possible cons, and you have given it so much time that that's all you can see now, even though they may not really be relevant to your experience. The choice here is clear. You want to make a solid investment in this new opportunity, and you want to start to focus on the benefits of it, why you would be in favor of it, and start to really meditate on that. And then allow yourself to move in this new inspired direction. It's going to have a positive effect on your finances. It is what you've been asking for. It's the next inspired step. Okay? Now, we want to draw a question for my Taurus collective. Thank you, Spirit. What question is it that you would like me to answer for the Taurus collective? Are you ready, Taurus, for what is coming in towards you? What is coming towards you depends on what you've been manifesting. Everything you are experiencing and living today, you manifested a few weeks, months ago. Your now reality is actually old news. You manifested it on a vibrational, energetic level based on what you had given your focus to, what you've given your energy to. And so right now you're in the process of manifesting what is coming towards you. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for what is coming towards you? That's the question. First, I want to look at what is coming towards my Taurus collective. Now, it will be different things for all of you, but let's take a look. Let's see what is coming towards my Taurus collective. Okay, what's coming towards you is mental clarity. You gain clarity as a result of something coming to an end. You walking away from something. Something that you feel deep emotion for, something you're emotionally invested in. You walk away from this situation that you are emotionally invested in because you have no choice. You wanted things to be different, but they're not. And you're going to be walking away from it. And this brings you mental clarity and a new beginning. This also opens up a new opportunity in friendship, new friends coming into your experience, a new tribe, new members of your tribe, or a new tribe altogether, introducing you to new information and new ways of looking at who you are, new methods, spiritual methods perhaps that you've not practiced in the past. But there is celebration, there is some form of communion, like a tribe. That's what I'm feeling. But whatever it is that this new group of friends bring into your experience, it helps you to go deeper into yourself. It helps you to see yourself in a very profound new way. And there's a sense of independence here that comes about from it. Because this tribe comes with their own shadows. And I feel as though you've wanted a tribe and you've wanted friendship, new friends, something new in your life for a while. These people come along and you feel like, I feel like I've been waiting to meet you guys for a really long time. But as we all have our duality, we have our light and our dark. Each and every one of us have it. The stronger the light shines, the more dense the darkness. And when you get to know people intimately, you have to meet with their shadows. This experience becomes one that actually makes you realize that you now want to move into the next phase of your journey, practicing, expanding, growing in communion with Source more than anybody else. So I do see this situation coming to an end. You then moving into a new circle, feeling as though, yes, this is your place, this is your people, but then meeting with their shadows and going off on a journey on your own between you and Source. Going into isolation for a bit. And closing karmic cycles. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to let go and to walk away from the situation that you know you're probably going to have to in the near future? Your soul is calling for it. This group of people that might become an uncomfortable situation after a while, because if we get comfortable, we don't grow. So we've got to get a little bit uncomfortable to move into the next phase, right? You do feel overwhelmed, but these people help you. They teach you to release your burdens, especially of codependence. And then you move into this profound journey with Source, where you become completely independent of your, whereas previously you had quite a codependent character or personality. You are ready for this next phase. You are going to have to let go or walk away from something. For some of you, it's going to be a relationship. For some of you, it's going to be a long-term commitment. Some of you, it's going to be a family dynamic. Whatever it is, there is an energy. It is a situation in which you feel love. You have felt love for a long time. but you're going to have to walk away from it because certain things are going to come to light. They have already been coming to light. Are you ready for it? Yes, you are. This is what your soul is calling to set you free from your karmic cycles. It might not be what you want, and you might not feel like you're ready to handle it or to do it, but yes, you are. You don't have to rush into anything. It is going to happen for you automatically, and your guides and your keepers will be with you, protecting you and guiding you through every step. It is not going to be comfortable because you're going to feel a lot of loss and rejection. But it is so good for you. You're going to grow so much and you're going to gain so much more. And throughout this whole process, which to me looks like it can take a couple of months, throughout this entire process, you're looking at maybe a 3-month process here. But throughout this entire process, you are going to really be tuning into and tapping into a newfound awareness and personal power and strength. You are going to be meeting with the shadow side of people who you initially look up to. Remember these words. They are a mirror to your own shadow. Okay? Just mirroring. It's an illusion, it's not even real. But it's important, it must happen, it's happening for your personal growth. You have karmic cycles to close. Karmic cycles that have held you bound and going round and round in a particular circle for a long time. It's time for you to be set free. And you think that what you want is more support and friendship. And your experience with this friendship, beautiful group of people that's going to bring you a lot of joy and celebration, but also a lot of contrast, is that they're going to help you to set yourself free from that need. Okay, so that's your reading, Taurus. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And as I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, perhaps you need some help on your own journey, guidance, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, Taurus, do what's best for you. Love and light. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.